Bon, j'y vais.
Ouais. Tu vas où?
Je t'avais dit, je vais à ma soirée d'intégration là.
Ah oui, c'est vrai. Oui. Pas comme la dernière fois. Hein.
Mhm.
La dernière fois, t'as réveillé maman quand même. Moins de bruit.
C'était pas moi, ça, c'était l'alcool.
Oui, bah justement. Eh, tu fais attention à toi?
Mais oui, t'inquiète.
Tu m'envoies un petit message?
Oui.
It started out so unassuming, just a regular night hanging out at home, that domestic relationship, friendship of siblings, until it crept up on us. And I was not expecting that. The benefits of the slower pace was that realization dawning on me of what was happening, just as if I was waking up with him in the middle of the night, trying to adjust my eyes, adjust my thoughts of where we are and why we're there. And it was totally unnerving. The quote at the end just wrapped it all up quite brilliantly as well. And I had to almost go back and double check, is that what happened? And it was. I mean, I think it just put that sinister gaze right back at the viewer, which I thought was very effective and impactful filmmaking.
This film was extremely well done in terms of how they were able to set up this story and present this shock value in a really subtle way. And the subtleness of it makes it all the more impactful and all the more shocking. And we kind of discover this twist along with this main character. So it feels very much like, you know, we were kind of a participant or a witness to this awful thing. I thought that the filmmakers did such a great job of not overselling it and like telling the story and like establishing the relationship behind the brother and sister through like the text bubbles on the screen, setting up the story so we kind of, you know, have a good idea of where he's at, what he's going through, and like why he said yes to going through with this challenge or activity, if you will. I actually watched it twice because I was like, no, certainly no. I must have it wrong. I didn't. But yes, very impactful and extremely well done storytelling.
I love the care and love the siblings show for each other in the performances. Great writing, very realistic teasing and banter. I also like the use of the CGI texting on the screen. Very believable performances of the creepy guys the brother meets. Convincing locations of the bedroom and the gloomy parking garage. The pace and direction are both strong in this piece. Shocking ending, well-crafted film.
They were very smart. I liked the camera angles that they chose, what they did with lighting. The story was so controversial, and they told it in such a way that was respectful. They didn't go overboard with it, which was nice. They definitely made their point, and they told it so smartly, too. I thought all the actors did a fantastic job, and they did a nice job in building the mystery of what was actually going to happen and what you were going to witness. And that twist at the end, it was perfect. It was what needed to happen.
The look on his face at the very, very end, like the look of realization, I thought was so well done. And it's just like this horrifying moment. And to even have to try and consider like what he goes through next, what she goes through, like absolutely horrifying, especially because he didn't really seem like he wanted to do that in the first place, but he did eventually cave, and that's 100% gonna haunt him forever. So I thought it was really well done. I thought it was really intense. I liked that you did see the kind of dual like who he is when he's not trying to impress anybody, like with his sister, and then who he was when he clearly was trying to impress people, and the clear difference between the two. So I like that they highlighted that.
I thought the blocking was really well done, as far as like telling story, as far as like communicating story and emotion by the positioning of the actor and the actors in the camera, specifically in that like parking garage scene. I think like that shot of like just the two of them looking at each other, and like he steps up into his space and puts his hand on his shoulder. That communicates so much without saying too much. You know what I mean? Which speaks to good directing.